Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Don't mind my background. These are my products that I'm selling. Dropping those again real soon. I'm relaunching my business, but today I want to talk about today is that how my sperm donor is an ASS. So I just keep telling my daughter, well, both my kids, that we keep calling and no answer. And I don't want to feel like I'm a bad mom, because I'm not a bad mom. I've been calling him, and for some reason today, yes, today, yesterday, I felt some type of way. My daughter wanted to call him, you know, just to check on him, say, Mommy, I want to call him. Okay, no problem. I'm not going to tell her no. And for some reason, she asked for her brother and sister, and he find every excuse in the book, well, in his book, not to let my daughter talk to the brother and sister. So, you know, that make me feel some type of way, like, you don't come see your kids, you don't call your kids, and you don't text nothing. And my kids act about this man so much, and I feel real bad for my kids that they're so young and that they just know what they know. I try not to let my kids get involved in grown-up business, because I just feel like that's not your place as a kid, and us as an adult, as mom and dad, I try to make this work for the sake of the kids. Like, I call, no answer. I text, no answer. I even got the video, well, I record on my phone, that I was recording them on my daughter's phone while they was talking to him. That's my daughter talked first, and he gave her all the excuse in his book for the sister and brother not to talk to my daughter. Then my son got the phone, and then he told my son that my son asked him, why when we text you and call you, you don't answer? And his reply was, because I don't want to. I don't feel like it. And my son asked him why. So, I'm not a bad mom. And everybody that knows me know that I'm not a bad mom. I do whatever it takes for the sake of my two kids. Excuse me. I work 2 jobs to take care of my 2 kids. And I do whatever I can to make sure that they got food, clothing, and roof over their head and stuff like that. But for this man to sit there, and it's not even that, because he's on child support. Yes, I'm putting out there on YouTube. He's on child support, and that's the reason why he refused to see my kids, well, our kids, and spend time with them, because he's on child support. So his thing was that because I put him on child support, which he don't pay, he refused to see my kids. Like, he told me that he don't love my kids, and he wanted to do with my kids. Listen, honey bun, fine with me. They're still going to eat. They're still going to go places. They're still going to travel. And we're going to do whatever they want to do. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to take care of these 2 kids. I always, like, I put up a post today, like, can we give the sperm back? Just keep the kids and give the sperms back. Can we do that? Because if I can do that, trust me, I would. Like, why is it a kid or a child job to keep calling a parent, like the other parent, whether it's mom or dad, to call a parent just for them to say hi? Like, that's not a kid job. No, it's not. As a parent, an adult, whether or not you're with that mom or dad, it's still your job, your responsibility to call that other parent and say, hey, do Tom need some shoes? How is Tom doing in school? Even though he's doing quarantine and homeschooling still, how is Tom doing in school? Is Tom okay? You're gonna like the mom or the dad, but for the sake of the kids and the respect for the kids, for me and my sperm donor, because he ain't no father at all, and he ain't no man. So I'm not gonna call him a father to my kids. I'm not gonna say the dad to my kids. He's not that type. He don't get that title. He don't. He get a sperm donor. That's exactly what he is, a sperm donor. That's what it is. My kids got their report card. I take pictures, send it to him. Like whether or not he asks, I still send pictures. And I still text. My daughter still texts. She actually texts and call. I'm not going to tell her no. I'm not going to do that. No. Go ahead, Carly. Text him. You want to text him? Go ahead and text him and call him. You want to call him? That's fine with me. We know he's not going to pick up. And she always say that before she call. Mommy, he's not going to pick up. At least we know that we called. You know what I'm saying? But for him to tell my kids that today, he doesn't, well, that's not what his exact word. The way that it came out of his mouth, to me, that's exactly what it sounds like. He doesn't want my kid to talk to his other brother and sister that lives with him. That's okay. They have plenty of cousins they could talk to. They could talk to me and each other. And then what even got me mad, that when my son asked him, why every time we text and call you, you don't pick up? And his response was, as a grown-ass man, I don't feel like it and I don't want to. You don't tell a child that when a child asks you, why when I call you don't pick up? I'm not calling you. I'm the mom. I'm not calling you. They're using my phone calling you. I don't have no business calling you at all. I don't. I don't want nothing from you. The kids want something from you, but not me. I don't want shit from you at all. Okay? For you to sit there and say, oh, you have me in child support and I want to live with the kids them. His option was at the courthouse with me. He goes to me, I'm going to give you two options. You take me off child support and I come see your kids. Huh. What? From the day my two kids was born, he never buy diapers, never. Diapers, shoes, socks, not even a candy. Not even a candy. Then he has the nerve to tell my daughter goes to him, oh, daddy, I miss you. I don't want to tell her, don't call him daddy. But I'm not going to stop that from her. So I do want to tell her, don't call him that. Like, you know, deep in my heart, like, it's killing me to tell her, don't call him that. But I'm not going to stop that because at the end of the day, that's still her father. You get what I'm saying? That's still her father. So I'm going to let her just be. And as they grow up, they could see that, you know, I'm the mom, I'm the dad, I'm always there for them. And I would always be there for them no matter what, you know, and stuff. And I teach my kids respect, like, no matter what, always respect him. But his thing was today, oh, Carly goes to him, daddy, I miss you. Oh, do you? She said yes. But every time you see me, you always act so rude. No, you need to spend more time with her. Get to know her. Know that she's not being rude. That's just how she is. She's not being rude. She don't like to be touched. She don't like to be bothered. And you always talking about some whatever. That's why she always getting bothered. She's not being rude. You as a man, you claim that you're a man, supposed to be a man, a father to your kids then. Why is only my two kids that you don't want to have anything to do with? You know, it's been 7 years. And I'm over it. I'm over you. Been over you. The kids are growing up. You know, they will understand the day that he told my son, oh, you understand later on. Like, understand what? He asked you to explain to him why can't you answer his phone call when he calls you, or why can't he see you? And your response was because you don't want to, you don't feel like it. I'm not going to run behind. I'm not going to keep going to court for the same thing for you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Court not going to raise my kid and love my kids how it's supposed to be loved. I'm the mom. I'm going to love my kids even if you don't love them. I'm going to be better than you. Raise these two kids that we have together and move on. I'm not going to sit here and deal with the bullshit between you and whatever. You know, respect is respect and stuff like that. I'm not going to like sit here and run behind you for what? What am I doing that for? For what? You told me day one you don't want to deal with the kids them at all. Okay, fine with me. As you could see, I got my business back here going on and I'm working 2 jobs and I'm trying to get all this stuff done. So whether or not you, Mr. Sperm Donor, want to be in these two kids' life, that's up to you. That is up to you. I'm not going to stop you. And trust me, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you and your wife and your other kids that you have. I'm going to pray for you. That's all I could do for you. That's it. Whether or not, if you pray for me or not, I'm going to pray for you. That's all I have to say. The fact that it just bothered me how that you're telling my kids stuff like that. Like, that's not even called for. Like, really? You don't tell nobody kids that. No parent should tell their kids that. No kid should run behind their parent for them to call and check on them. No. I'm not doing that. And we're not doing that. Enough is enough. You need to be a man and grow up. Grow up. Okay? Grow up. My kids not hungry. I'm not saying that my kids are not hungry. The fact that they need a father in their life, and you haven't been there 7 years in their life. Within that 7 years, my kid probably see this man on like 10 times. No less, no more. Probably like 10 times. They probably see this man. That's it. We try to call, whether or not if they want to say hi. My daughter be texting him. He don't respond. He don't reply. Nothing. Listen, it stops and ends right here. That's it. We're not going to be bothered. We're not bothering you. I don't want shit from you. They don't need shit from you. All they want is to say hi and how you're doing. That's it. Well, guys, I'm going to bed now. Yeah, he be alright. Peace.